back in Cleveland National Forest. We're doing 16 miles point to point, another overnighter. So we'll do about 9 miles today and 6.5 miles tomorrow.
Where the fuck are my clips?
Alright, we're a little over half a mile in and we're beginning our descent back down off of the ridge to our second creek crossing. We're gonna cross over back to the other side and then climb back up, and that cliff is what we'll stay on for the next 8.5 miles until we drop back down and set up camp. A little bit. I haven't been tracking because it kills our phone battery. So I just have the map. We're directly underneath the 8 freeway bridge. And right there is a truck that must have gone off the road. Ava and I are taking our lunch break underneath the 8 freeway next to this little stream. It's been so hot. We're only about 2 miles in, so we have 7 miles to go before our campsite, our ideal campsite. We can camp wherever we want, but ideally there's supposed to be an opening at mile marker 9 next to a stream, which will be a good place for us to set up a tent and stuff. Alright, we finished our lunch break and then didn't have to do much of an ascension to get up to this trail. It's kind of easy. But we're now on this little road that goes along the cliff. I can't see how it was used for wagons, so it's definitely just a walking path, but there are a stone wall that was constructed along the side to keep this trail up along the side of the cliff. And it does seem pretty old, and in my research for planning for this trip, it sounded like it is pretty old construction, that they are worried about crumbling off into the valley below. And walking up here, we are very high up compared to the valley below. So we were out in the super open, but now we're climbing through the brush again. Just did a really tight section of brush where we're all condensed like this. And it's not the most friendly shit to go through, but yeah, this came out of nowhere. Whoa, little like forest right here. I've just been trekking through brush right now. Bushwhacking to the extreme. Walking through right now. And this is probably the most open it's been in a little bit. Trail check. We gotta go that way. Alright, about a mile away from descent down into the valley. The trail opened up again finally.
Are we going back up?
We finally have a view. We'll switch back down into the valley, which means we're close. And I saw a horned frog. Alright, this kind of goes to show how often this trail is traveled. It's supposed to go through here, but there's a huge log in the way that just collapsed. This is so cool now. This is like Hawaii. Alright, so at our last break I ran out of water in my Camelback, which is a little unnerving. We have extra water, obviously, but look at what we just came across here.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy. Alright, Ava and I re-upped on water back there, and we are now making our way back and forth down these switchbacks. We're about 1 mile away from the bottom of the canyon. Alright, we made it to camp. We're so tired. 9 miles doesn't sound like a lot, but that was a lot of hiking. And thankfully tomorrow it's only 6.5 miles, but still my neck is so sore from the backpack and my legs are sore from that decline, but we're in a beautiful valley. And the river that's supposed to be over there is dried up, so yeah, we're gonna make our food. Alright, a little next morning update. Our boiled water worked like a charm. We now have a whole nother Camelback of drinking water. When we drank it out of the jugs that we found, you could taste the plastic in the water from it sitting out in the sun since it had been out there since October at least. This is how you make breakfast on the trail. She's gonna be eating biscuits and gravy. She's had the most water conscious meals so far this trip. My meal last night was 14 ounces.
14 unnecessary ounces.
Yeah, I know. It was way too soupy. And then this morning it was 12, and hers last night was 12, and then
Mine
this
was
morning.
6 last night.
Okay, it was 6 last night, and this morning it's 8. And then at a certain point, an animal came past and laid a fat shit near the tent somewhere, and the wind started blowing the smell into the tent. So.
And we're sore.
And yeah, the 9 miles yesterday, I don't think my legs have ever been this sore at the end of I guess in the middle of a hike. It was brutal yesterday. All right, we just packed up everything and now we're about to hit the trail again.
I'm gonna pray really quick.
Yeah, the bags are feeling heavier than they felt yesterday, which is strange. This is the trail. You back there? More people have to do this trail. This is outrageous. Huh? We're gonna leave the trail information. We're gonna put it up on the screen right now, and we'll leave the link in the description below. But more people have to do this trail because it is not a trail right now. We're just walking through the shrubs. We're in our first little mangrove. Beautiful trees. So cool. The trail finally opened up, and now, fingers crossed, it stays like this for the rest of the time. We just did probably one of the worst sections of trail that we've both ever done, including Panamint. We were going through literally like, you can't even see the trail because of how much shrubbery is around, and both of us are in shorts. Ava's in shorter shorts than I am, and she's in tank top. And these are not friendly trees to go through. So we're just getting fucked up right now. And we invite every single opening like this so we can. This is so nice. Then it just goes straight back into just getting ripped apart by all this overgrowth. We're about to pass mile marker 11 and begin our drop into Secret Canyon, which is right in front of us. Definitely the hardest part of the trail so far was getting from where we were camping to the peak that we just went over that drops down into the canyon. It does not seem like a lot of people travel that trail often, so we are having to push our way through bush and all kinds of stuff, and it wasn't really that fun because we're getting all scraped up, and it slows your progress down a lot when you have to fight the terrain to make any kind of progress. But as of right now, we're on pretty open terrain, which is a good sign as we begin to descend down into probably one of the more popular parts of this trail. Alright, we're almost all the way through Secret Canyon, and the trail has been a lot more friendly down here than it was up at the top. But the camera's about to die. We're almost to that final pond that is our goal. So our last update will come from that pond. Alright, Ava and I made it to the pond, and as you can see, there's not much of a pond. It kind of just goes to show how dry everything is back here and why water became such a important thing for us. And I do think that finding those jugs on the mountain on our hike yesterday in some way was a miracle, because we're on our way back to the car now, and we have only about a mile and a half to go, but it is sustained incline, and only have a bottle of water left. All in all, it was a really good hike. It's the longest one either of us have ever done, coming in at 15.6 miles from point to point. Like and subscribe. Come on, guys.
Smash that like button, baby.
There's a lot of big stuff planned for this summer. I'm going to El Salvador with some buddies soon, and we'll definitely be doing more stuff like this. And I definitely want to post more of it, so yeah, do what Ava says, smash that like button and click subscribe. Yeah, that's it.